Hello, my beautiful Libra. Thank you so much for joining me for this lunar month zodiac reading. I will now be aligning all my zodiac readings with the new moon rather than the calendar month. So I am recording this in the new moon in November, although this is timeless. So whenever you stumble across the video, the message was meant to find you, so long as you resonate with the message. All right, so this is for Libra. And we are looking at your overall energy for this lunar month, what you don't see coming, your opportunity and your challenge. We'll pull some tarot and some oracle as well and take a look at what we see. All right, so Spirit, for the sign of Libra, what is the overall energy for the sign of Libra? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of the viewer. Thank you so much, Spirit. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Libra, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. We have the Ace of Swords, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and we have the Five of Swords. Let's see what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming. We have the Hangman spinning around. So it is in the reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Strength card in reverse. All right. Your challenge. Challenge for Libra, Spirit. We have the Death card. We have the Sun. And we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Opportunity. We have the Hierophant in reverse. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. And we have the the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We'll pull some oracle as well. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. And one of these. We have the Sun. Beautiful. Nice yellow energy. That is solar plexus. Kind of a little orangey too, which could be your sacral chakra. All about courage and tapping into our confidence and dealing with our emotions. All right, so what do we have? Well, I think there's a challenge, Libra, with confronting someone with the truth or taking action with the truth that you know. So I feel like there's a truth that you know or something that you know, and I feel you have a difficult time speaking this truth or doing something in line with the truth. And so I feel this has you hung up in some way. And I feel like you feel in the situation like someone else is kind of playing dirty because you know the truth, but instead of confronting this person or the situation in an honest way and shedding light to it, I feel like you might not do that, and you might just allow yourself to get put in a situation here, which I do feel you feel is unfair, or someone's acting here in a way that isn't just. And I'm not quite sure why you don't. We'll pull some clarifiers, but I'm not quite sure why you don't stand up or speak up about a truth. I do see some denial, so maybe you don't want to confront something here for some reason or another. Yeah, and I feel like what you don't see coming here is, I feel like instead of wrapping yourself up in a situation that might be needing to be dealt with, I feel you focus on things you can manage. But I feel like you don't deal with or don't resolve whatever that situation is. It's almost like you have something to say to someone to set the record straight in some way, but you don't. You start to just kind of focus on what you can focus on and do what you can do, which I feel is a little bit status quo, or just, I feel it's a little bit of a way of avoiding a situation rather than dealing with or confronting a situation, to be honest. But I do feel you feel empowered because you're now focused on what you can control or what you're able to do for yourself. So I do sense an energy here of leaning on self, depending on self, and detaching or removing yourself from any other situation where you might have had to count on other people or depend on other people. So this does give you sort of a sense of empowerment, but I feel like it doesn't deal with the situation rather than you kind of turning your back on it. We have heavy Leo presence here. Pisces, Scorpio, and Taurus energy could be the energy around you. So your opportunity here, I feel like your opportunity here is to get very clear about your position and very clear about what you should fully walk away from and detach from that has you feeling stuck or had you feeling stuck. Because I feel like with the Death card here, really talking about a huge transformation and a shift right beside the Sun card, it's like the awareness about how much something has transformed is the opportunity for you to walk away and know what matters. But I feel like when you turn your back, I feel like you don't really resolve anything. You're kind of more avoiding actually having to completely walk away or detach from something. So it's still kind of lingering here, but I feel like your opportunity is to be able to see something for what it is so that you are free from it. I think your challenge here is you kind of surrendering, giving up on standing up, and you just sort of let a situation be what it is rather than setting the record straight or speaking your piece or walking in a truth so that you can continue to invest in a proper way. So I don't know, like I feel like you know that there is a greater truth, something you believe in that means something more, and you just kind of let it slide. So it isn't in line with your value or your belief of something here. Okay, well, interesting. Let's pull some clarifiers. So for your overall energy with the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Swords, can we get some clarifiers, Spirit? Why are these cards here? What is this about? We have Judgment in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Moon. Yeah, like your opportunity is to see something based on a change. And I feel like your environment is that you don't want to see something, or you're not seeing something clearly. But I feel like it's out of your own sort of doing. It's like inside you know of a truth. Intuitively, I think you know that maybe something needs to be done. But on the outside, I feel like you're not coming to terms with having to do something. And it could very well be stemmed out of a deep-rooted fear of something happening, maybe that you feel would leave you kind of powerless in some way. I feel like with the Strength card in reverse right beside the Sun, both talking about ego but also willpower, I feel like maybe you don't allow yourself to show up in a situation and take charge in a situation because of fear of things potentially going in a way that you don't want, although things have already gone in a way that you don't want. So I'm not quite sure here, Libra, why the hesitation and not wanting to come to terms with what you have to do in a situation. But I do feel like there's a need to speak a truth and to take action. And instead of doing this, I think you do the opposite here and ignore. So let's take a look at what you don't see coming here with the Hangman and the Nine of Pentacles and the Strength card in reverse. We have the Five of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Cups, and the Justice in reverse. Yeah, it's like you guys tell yourself you're okay and you're satisfied once you turn your back to something that was unjust, something that's happened here that you know isn't truthful, something that's hurt you, or someone just did something here that wasn't right, or the situation was not right. And so you focus here on what you're able to focus on and tell yourself, I feel here, like you're satisfied with whatever outcome you're getting. But at the end of the day, I still feel like you're not addressing the main concern here on someone's actions or a situation that needs to be dealt with and resolved in order to restore some sort of balance. So there is a heavy denial, I feel here, Libra, in dealing with the situation. And you might tell yourself this is enough, or you are content. But I feel like with their opportunity, it's showing that you can actually find happiness, like, but you got to become very clear here and certain and not pretend, because you could tell yourself you're happy, but I feel like you're telling yourself this, although I don't feel like you're emotionally happy here about how something's panning out. So let's look at your opportunity with the Death, the Sun, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. So we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. That's this card right here. The Lovers, and the Four of Cups in reverse. Lovers is Gemini, and we had Libra coming out. That's your card. And Pisces. So in your opportunity, yeah, I feel like instead of choosing to get very clear and choosing to fight and stand up and do something here so that you can find emotional happiness and I mean honest, true happiness here, rather than avoiding something so you can get out of a state, out of a funk here, you'd have to make the decision to choose to have this conversation or face something that I think you just shy away from. So your opportunity for this month is to face something, to choose something here, because I think it will lead you to something better than what you're having to settle for. And I feel like you don't have to settle, but you might feel as though finding the peace, like Libra normally does, is the best thing to do in this situation, rather than calling someone out or a situation for what it is and then having to walk away. Would actually, you'd find more peace in that and more fulfillment in that eventually, because I feel like it still maybe leaves you wanting more or in an emotional dissatisfaction, but you might tell yourself that it's okay because, I don't know, like you could put up with it in some sort of way. So let's see what your challenge is here. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So the challenge, I feel like this could be my apology card, and it's in reverse. So I don't know if you feel like you're waiting maybe for someone to step forward and apologize, so there could be a restoration of balance, a coming together, and I feel like it doesn't come, and so it keeps something stuck. And maybe this is why you're in some sort of denial, like you're waiting on someone to show up in some way or to do something in some way that they just don't do. But instead of you taking charge, you just kind of remain, telling yourself it's fine in some way. But emotionally, I feel like it's not fine. We see the sun and the moon. That's divine feminine, divine masculine energy here. The sun here again in your opportunity. So I feel like your opportunity for this lunar month is really to take action, to be in your masculine energy and to deal with subconscious truths that you might be in denial about here, Libra. And I do think it involves another person, a situation here, finding some sort of emotional balance or happiness. We have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So this could be a partner here that you're needing to communicate with. But Judgment in reverse and denial card here is pretty much saying the same thing. It's like a truth that you're needing to face. Same with the Strength in reverse, having the courage to face, the willpower to face something here in order to restore a sense of balance and justice. I don't feel you do. So it looks like you're being asked to see things differently here. So let's get some advice here from spirits. Some advice here for Libra. What is the advice for Libra? Page of Cups coming out twice in reverse. That is, like I said, a need for an apology. So this is stepping forward with an apology, opening the heart space, innocent love. This is progression. This is being able to plant a seed for something that can manifest into something greater is blocked here because of an apology or someone stepping forward to show love in some way, to have union. So I think what Spirit is saying is that if you're wanting to find happiness and a coming together, I feel like you're needing to take charge, because I feel like this situation isn't going to progress here waiting around for someone to step forward or waiting around for someone else to change in some sort of way to find balance, to find union with this person. I feel like it is stuck, so there's a need to deal with this. Yeah, Magician in reverse. This is also manifestation, and it's in reverse because I feel it's blocked. Knight of Wands in reverse, and then the Six of Swords. So Spirit is saying with the advice, if you're unable to manifest here movement, unable to manifest a balance, a union, a coming together, there's a need to move away from this completely, like recognize some sort of truth that you've experienced a Five of Swords with someone here, and after the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, because now we have to pull ourselves out of a situation rather than stay in something here that is unjust, that is combative in some way. It's not manifesting progress. It's not manifesting something here. There is a stuckness. So I feel like the minute you move away here and free yourself from a situation, you move into a Four of Wands, which is finding balance and union. And this is the family structure card. So I feel like there is some happiness you're wanting here for yourself, but you might be telling yourself you're finding happiness in a dead-end type situation here, waiting for movement, waiting for there to be balance. All right, so this is what I see here for you guys, Libra. I hope this resonated, and I will see you for the next month. Bye.